Game 2 of Thursday night coverage of high school fall baseball here in southwestern Missouri and northwestern Stone County. This is Crane and Conway as Isaiah Smith lines one. It's going to be caught in left field for out number 1. It's going to bring up Chase Conrad.
Now batting number 22, Chase Conrad.
Chase Conrad, the speedster for these Crane Pirates. Both teams are in the white uniforms. Chase Conrad swings and lines one into right field for a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Chase Conrad's chugging around second base. He's going to stop there. And the Pirates are aboard with only 1 out away and 1 runner on first. And that is Chase Conrad's going to bring up Nick Brannon.
Now bat number 23, Nick Brannon.
Nick Brannon, the batter for these Crane Pirates. Chase Conrad there at second base. Pirates are in the white jerseys. The blue and white caps with the pirate with the school's logo on there is Brandon's going to be hit by the pitch. And that's going to bring up
batting for the Pirates, number 16,
Heath Quick.
Heath Quick.
Heath Quick, the batter for these excuse me, for these Crane Pirates. Only 1 out to play. The Cardinals just now kicking off. They're at Busch Stadium. So a little bit of kind of gave you guys the wrong time. That was 6:15. Once again, the Cardinals will be facing Clayton Kershaw there on the mound as they will send Austin Gomber out to pitch for St. Louis. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out on Heath Quick. Chase Conrad, very speedy. Runners are on first and second for Crane. If you missed last night's action, there was some thriller games. Crane defeating Spokane last night 7-0. And then they came in their second game and defeated Hartville by a score of 4-0. Hartville defeated Billings 4-0. 3-0 the count on Heath Quick. Here's the 3-0, and he's going to take a walk, and it's going to load the bases. It's going to bring in Darren Terrell, the catcher for the Crane Pirates.
Stepping up to the plate, number 28, Darren Terrell.
If you missed last night's game between if you missed the last game between Billings and Spokane, it was Billings coming out on top by a score of 9-0 thanks to an 8-run rule after 5 instead of the traditional 10-runner. First pitch to Brandon is going to be a ball at 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the top half of inning number 1. Pirates are the visitors on their home turf here at Tootie Parsons Memorial here in Crane, Missouri. 1 ball, no strikes on Darren Terrell. The 1-0 swing slapped just past the pitcher. 1 run is in. Here comes another. And the Pirates are going to be on the board, and it's going to be a 2-0 Crane lead over Conway. Conway from Laclede County, just right along I-44 between the towns of Marshfield and Lebanon.
Out back for the Pirates, number 32, Bryson Branstetter.
That's going to bring up Bryson Branstetter with a 2-0 advantage for these Crane Pirates. Pirates are in the white jerseys with the white and blue caps. The Pirates logo on the caps for the Crane Pirates. Blue and gold stirrup socks for the Pirates, with Pirates across the chest in blue with gold letter outline as Branstetter swings is going to make it a base hit, and it's going to put the runners or pardon me, it's going to load the bases. It's going to bring up Zane Compton, the batter for the Crane Pirates.
Now hitting number 21, Zane Compton.
Zane Compton, your batter for the Crane Pirates. He's the second baseman tonight as we move down the wire of the lineup for Crane. First pitch to Compton is going to be a strike one as he swung at it. Pirates up 2-0. That pitch is going to be now a 1-1 count. It's going to even the count at 1-1 for for Zane Compton. Pirates only have 3 seniors on their squad of Buddy Bowling, Bryson Brandstetter, and Nick Brannon, who are all seniors. 2 balls, 1 strike on Zane Compton. But the Pirates have a lot of scrappy sophomores on their squad. And those sophomores for the Crane Pirates, they could be a very, very hard team to get out, especially when you have Chase Conway there on the bases. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count on Zane Compton as he's going to watch one inside. He'll walk in a run. It's going to make it now 3-0 Crane as he draws the walk. It's going to walk in Heath Quick, and it's going to make.
Now batting number 25, Isaac Robinson.
It's going to bring out Isaac Robinson. As we'll have Compton at first, Brandstetter at second, and Terrell at third. It's going to prompt a mound visit by head coach Clay Blue of the Conway Bears. Also joining me in the press box is the assistant coach of the Billings Wildcats, Coach Chase Thomas.
It's a pleasure to be here, Adam.
Chase, what do you think you would see from this Crane team? What have you seen in the last time you've played Crane?
Last time we played Crane, it was really just a lot of tough outs, kind of like they've been today. Just put the ball in play, make the other team work. Don't do too much. Just put pressure on them and see what happens from there.
Now, as it comes to a close, as Coach Clay Blue will head back to the dugout for the Conway Bears. It's going to bring up Isaac Robinson. Three nothing our score between Crane and Conway with the early advantage. From what I've seen with Conway over the past years is Conway is a very power team. They got a lot of power, which they come out of, I believe, the Summit Conference. Sounds right. 0-1 count on Isaac Robinson. 1 ball, 1 strike on Isaac Robinson. He is the shortstop tonight he's a catcher for the Crane Pirates as Darren Terrell will man shortstop tonight. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Isaac Robinson. Here's a 1-2, swing and a miss. And Robinson's going to be now at 2. Looks like he may have foul tipped it, and he'll pause the count at 1 and 2. So still bases are loaded, only 1 out in the top half of inning number 1. The 1-2 pitch, just inside. 3, now 2 and 2 on Isaac Robinson. Isaac Robinson, the batter for these Crane Pirates. 2-2s inside again. 3 and 2 now on Robinson as he's looking to walk in another run and cause headaches for Conway. 3 and 2 the count, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Robinson's going to be down on strikes, and it's going to make it now with 2 away here in the top half of inning number 1. That'll bring up Wyatt Howard, the freshman third baseman for these
Now
Crane
batting
Pirates.
number 30, Wyatt Howard.
Excuse me. Wyatt Howard, a freshman for this Crane Pirate squad. He's filling in for Bryson Brandstetter, who is back in the lineup, but he says he won't be able to throw for a little while longer. Want to know the count on Wyatt Howard? Here's a 1-0 swing and a pop-up in the shallow center. Who's going to get it? That's going to be the center fielder, Jimmy Shockley, to record the final out. And that's all she wrote for the first part of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 Crane over Conway. Got anybody playing tonight on your fantasy team?
Not tonight, no.
No? Who's that's playing? Is it the Bengals and the Ravens?
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens and Bengals. What about on next Monday night?
Who is Monday night?
I don't know. Somebody in the Bears.
Seattle.
Oh, Seahawks
I'll have
and Bears.
Russell Wilson and Jordan Howard going.
Oh. They have everybody else playing on Sunday.
Yep.
You have anybody playing Sunday night? Cowboys and Giants.
Cowboys, Giants. I don't think I have either of those. Nope.
Nobody on the Cowboys or Giants? I got Dak Prescott and Cole Beasley. Well, they're on my bench because I have Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback.
Hoping he's healthy.
Yeah. And he was kind of hurting a little bit on Sunday night.
Yeah.
He came back in the fourth quarter and threw for I don't know how many yards he threw for.
A lot.
Like it's well over 100 yards. I think it's got to be I think he threw for 300 some yards.
First up for the Bears, number 11, Colby Vavruska.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. This is the home for the Crane Pirates. Leadoff man for the Bears is going to be Colby Vavruska. After that, we'll be seeing Chase Caffey hitting second. Logan Fort will be hitting in the third spot. He's in left field. Caffey at second base and Vavruska at shortstop. As he manages to even the count at 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chase Conrad is your man on the bump tonight for the Crane Pirates. It's a 1-1 pitch, just upstairs and outside, 2-1. Colby Vavruska, once again, he is leading off, hitting at shortstop. Chase Caffey is hitting second at second base. He waits patiently on deck. He wears number 12. 21 is Logan Fort hitting in the third spot. He's in center. He's in left field. Jimmy Shockley is going to be in center field. He hits cleanup, wearing number 9. Hayden Graves will be at third base. He hits number 10. Tanner Simpson will be your designated hitter tonight for the Conway Bears, as that pitch is going to be back to Chase Conrad on to first, and there's your first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Chase Caffey.
Now batting number 12, Chase Caffey.
After that's going to be the pitcher for these Conway Bears, Andrew Dame. Where's number 6? Number 30 is going to be Grant Cornelison. He's going to be in right field. Behind the dish for the Conway Bears is going to be Hayden Wright. And not batting, but playing first base is going to be Jake Vestal. And that's all she wrote for the Conway Bears. The 2-0 pitch. Now it's going to be 2-ball, 1-strike count on Caffey. Caffey is he's playing second base for the Conway Bears, as that pitch is going to roll foul. And it's going to make the count at an even 2 balls and 2-strike count. 2-2, 1 out, already here in the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 Crane, as they managed to score all their 3 runs in the opening inning. The 2-2. Ball in the dirt, it's going to make it now 3-2, as the count's going to run full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the bottom of the first inning, as that one's going to be skied. Caught by Heathcliff, and that's going to be your second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Logan Fort.
And batting number 21, Logan Fort.
Logan Fort, spelled F-O-U-R-T instead of F-O-R-T. Fort, F-O-U-R, like the number 4, and then T. Fort, Logan Fort. He is in left field tonight for the Conway Bears. As the first pitch came into him at a ball at 1-0. Chase Conrad, who is a sophomore, little guy on the mound, that was going to be swung on and lofted on to center fielder Nick Brandon. That's going to be on to center fielder Nick Brandon. That's going to be caught for the final out of the inning. So no damage done for the Conway Bears. And we go to the top of inning number 2. It's a 3-0 Crane lead over Conway. Who's your NFL team?
Arizona.
Oh, Cardinals. They got Adrian Peterson now.
No, he left in the offseason.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Peterson's with the Skins. Who's their running back now?
David Johnson.
David Johnson. Yeah, that guy's gonna give you nightmares if you don't have him.
He's good.
Same as Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
You don't have Gurley on your team, do you?
No, I have Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. That kid can flat out play. I have Kareem Hunt on both my leagues. Big Ben and Kirk Cousins in one of my leagues, and then I have Dak Prescott and Aaron Rodgers. What's your running core look like?
In one league I have Kamara and Jordan Howard, and then another league I have David Johnson and Sean McCoy.
Those are some older ones, especially with Sean McCoy, because he's aging.
He's getting up there.
I know my running core, I have Adrian Peterson, Kareem Hunt, and then the other one I think I have Kareem Hunt and...
Back up to the Pirates number 3, Isaiah Smith.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri, Isaiah Smith is your batter. First pitch to him is going to be taken outside for a ball, 1-0. One of the names that sounds familiar on this Conway squad is Dame. If you're not familiar with Hunter Dame, who pitches at Missouri State, that kid of Hunter Dame was definitely not an easy guy to face against. As Isaiah Smith swings and flies one all the way to the wall, and Isaiah Smith is going to be on base for a double. And it's going to bring up the speedster Chase Conrad.
Back up to the Pirates number 22, Chase Conrad.
Chase Conrad, your batter for the Crane Pirates. Excuse me. As he digs into the left side batter's box, rocks the bat up and down. First pitch to Conrad. Taken just outside for a strike at 0-1. Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, downtown Crane, Missouri is where we are at for some high school fall baseball. Ball gets away, and Isaiah Smith is going to chug into third base easily. No worries whatsoever. After this game, we'll be seeing Galena and Marion C. Early Morrisville take on each other. Galena is undefeated. 1-1 is swung on and missed for a strike at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad looking very desperate to get back on base. 1-2 is going to be slapped foul just down the first base side. One ball, 2 strikes on Chase Conrad. As we currently stand just before 7 o'clock on this Thursday evening, as the ball is going to go inside now at Chase Conrad. It's going to make it a 2-2 count on Conrad. So once again, Galena and Morrisville will be the teams that you'll see being played after this game. As Chase Conrad is going to swing and pop another one foul. It's going to go into the concourse. 3-0 Crane. Isaiah Smith waiting patiently there on third. The 2-2 pitch. Swing on another foul. As Chase is putting on a good battle tonight for these Crane Pirates. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs on Chase Conrad. The 2-2 pitch, swing and another fly ball. It's going to give it Chase. It's going to go foul once again. And the count's still going to be paused at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Conrad. Once again, after this game is concluded, you'll see Galena and Morrisville play each other. 3-2 the count on Chase Conrad. Galena not too far away from Crane, just about 9 miles to the south of Crane, as another pitch is going to be fouled. Chase Conrad is definitely putting up a good battle. This is where you start losing count, when there's a lot of pitches that's been thrown in this lengthy at bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Chase Conrad. Swing slapper onto the first baseman, beats the throw, and another run's going to be coming across the diamond for the Crane Pirates. It's going to make it a 4-0 Crane lead over these Conway Bears.
23, Nick Brannon.
Pardon me, Chase Conrad was grounded out. But another run scores for the Pirates, and it's going to make it a 4-0 Crane lead over these Conway Bears. First pitch to Brandon is going to be ripped foul into the first base, into the home bullpen. Might get another ball. If there's going to be a pitcher that's going to have to warm up there in the bullpen, he'll have an extra ball. As another pitch is going to be line foul. Pirates and Bears, not the Galena Bears, but the Conway Bears. The 0-2 hits Nick Brandon, and that's going to put him on base. And that's going to bring up Heath Quick, the cleanup man for the Crane Pirates.
16, Heath Quick.
Excuse me. Heath Quick, the batter for the Crane Pirates. As he'll have a man on base of Nick Brannon. Nick Brandon's going to line one foul. No balls, one strike on Heath Quick. One out, one runner on. That's Nick Brandon, the batter for the Crane Pirates. Pickoff attempt to first. Check on Brandon, but Brandon's going to be back in safely. No balls, one strike on Heath Quick. 0-1 the count. Quick is going to line one. That's going to make it a out number 2 as Heath Quick flies out, or mostly lines out. It's going to make it, bring it to Darren Terrell.
28, Darren Terrell.
It'll be up to Darren Terrell to extend the inning to the big man there on deck. It's Bryson Brandstetter. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs to the catcher Darren Terrell. Off attempt to check on Nick Brandon, and he's going to be back in safely. 4-0 Pirates. Our score between Crane and Conway. Slapper gets the force out, and it's going to end the inning. And that'll put a wrap on this inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It is a 4-0 Crane lead over Spokane. Or pardon me, over Conway. Too many teams. Hey there.
I mean, you can't drink in the watered down Subway drink. My brother put me in a chokehold and my neck honking ever so bad.
Come in. What's up?
There's our lineup for
Thank
tonight.
you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That is cool. Look at that.
Have fun.
John's
I'm going back down
there?
next. I brought Logan with me. He's like 5 and he just thinks he can go wherever he wants.
Who is?
My little cousin. He's playing cards with Ella right now. Ella Robinson. Yeah. Love you.
That is so cool. The logos.
Save that cake.
Logos, that is so cool. That's probably got to be the coolest lineup I've ever seen.
Back on.
Huh?
Back on.
It's got the logos of the teams that are playing. That is so cool. Ooh, Berkshire, like.
Adam, why don't you draw a pirate on all of ours?
I could probably do skull and crossbones.
Number 9, that makes you. Now batting number 9, Jimmy Shockley.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in downtown Crane, Missouri. We're in the bottom half of inning number 2. Jimmy Shockley is your batter for these Conway Bears. Coming up after this game, we'll see another group of Bears. It's going to be Galena. Those Galena Bears will take on the Marion C. Early Panthers, or Morrisville. First pitch to Shockley is going to be, first 2 pitches were a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Jimmy Shockley. First pitch to him. Another strike, 1-2 now on Shockley. Chase Conrad looking very sluggish tonight. Chase Conrad looking pretty sharp tonight after just about 1.2 innings pitched. 2-2 the count on Jimmy Shockley. Where's number 9 on the white jerseys for these Conway Bears? Ball gets away, and that's going to now make it a 3-ball, 2-strike count. The count's going to run full. 3-2 the count on Shockley. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Just inside, and it's going to be a ball 4, and Shockley's going to be on base after a leadoff walk, and it's going to move the inning now to Hayden Groves.
Now batting number 10, Hayden Graves.
Pardon me, Hayden Graves. Hayden Graves, the batter for the Conway Bears, as the first pitch to him was going to be a strike at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Pickoff attempts to first base, and he'll get back in safely. 0-1 the count on Hayden Graves. He bats from the right side, pardon me. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Strike 2. One ball, no balls, 2 strikes on Hayden Graves. The 0-2. Strike 3 called, and Graves is down on strikes. And it's going to make it it's going to have 1 out there on the scoreboard. It's going to bring up Simpson, the designated hitter for the Conway Bears. First pitch to Simpson is going to be a strike at 0-1 as they attempted to pick off the runners trying to steal second, but he manages to get into scoring position to become the first run for Conway. 0-1 the count, swinging a high pop-up. What a play by Darren Terrell! And they double him up for the double play. And he leaped for that ball and saved a base hit and maybe saved a run from scoring. We go to the top of inning number 3. It's 4-0 Crane over Conway. Man, what a play that was. See that on ESPN, wouldn't you? Maybe. Why's that? We're gonna be probably like 10:30. Do you plan on staying for the last game?
I'm gonna try, but I don't think he's there.
Oh. Hey, tomorrow's Friday, so maybe we'll have games tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be on play-by-play. But I need to get cracking on my website.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 32, Bryson Branstetter.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri, Bryson Branstetter is the batter for the Crane Pirates. As the first pitch to him is going to be a ball at 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes. On Branstetter. The 1-0 is going to be blocked in the dirt. Now it's going to be 2-0 the count on Branstetter. Once again, after this game is concluded, we'll see Mooresville take on Galena. That pitch is going to make it 3-0 as that ball was behind Branstetter. The 3-0. Inside corner, and Branstetter will draw the walk. Pardon me, strike 1 on Branstetter. Branstetter thought it was a walk. That was ball 4. 3-1. Now there's a walk, and Branstetter is going to be on base for the second time today after a single. Now he's walked.
Up and back for the Pirates, number 21, Zane Compton.
Zane Compton will dig in. That's going to bring in Coach Clay Blue to make a mound visit to calm down his pitcher of Andrew Dame. And that's going to be it for Andrew Dame, as we're going to see a new pitcher come into the ball game, and that is going to be Tanner Simpson, the designated hitter now. He wears number 4 for the Conway Bears. As once again he is now taking over the pitching for Andrew Dame in relief. After Dame got rocked by the Pirates bats and managed to get taken out as Simpson will take his warm-up tosses. Sun is setting just before 7 tonight. Shade is already covering the entire field here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. After this day is concluded, you won't see us until Saturday, which tomorrow is a rain day for this tournament. And what Mother Nature is saying, that we won't be playing baseball tomorrow, as tomorrow is supposed to be a rain makeup day for this tournament. There'll be no use for it. So after this day, we will see you guys on Saturday after the third game is concluded. And we won't be seeing 3 games on Saturday. We'll see 5 games being played on Saturday, as that's going to be the final day of the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament.
Again, this is number 21, Zane Compton.
Zane Compton digging into the right-handed batter's box for the Crane Pirates here in the top half of inning number 3. Pirates with a lead of 4-0. 1 runner on first, that's Bryson Branstetter, as Compton's going to swing and miss. It's going to make it a strike at 0-1. Conway not looking as sluggish as they have been. Tapped foul by Zane Compton. Compton looking like he is swinging for the fences. The 0-2 to Compton. Swung on and missed, and there's your first out as Compton goes down on strikes. It's going to bring up the catcher for the
25, Isaac Robinson.
It's going to bring up the catcher for the Crane Pirates of Isaac Robinson. See, he digs into the batter's box. Looking to get on base for the first time today. First pitch to him is going to be a strike on the outside corner at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. First pitch, fastball, 1-1. Or the next pitch was a fastball at 1-1. First pitch of the AB was a little bit more of a slurve. 1-1. Ball gets away, and Branstetter is going to chug into second base. No problems. So that'll bring in Isaac Robinson. He is the catcher tonight for the Crane Pirates. 2 balls and 1 strike. Checks on the runner as he flinched towards second. 2 balls, 1 strike on Robinson. Pickoff attempt, and Branstetter is back in safely. 2-1 the count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out on Isaac Robinson. 2-1, and now the count's going to be even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out on Isaac Robinson. The 2-2. 3-2 now on Robinson. The 3-2. Strike 3 called, and there's out number 2 to Isaac Robinson. That's going to bring up
Number 30,
Wyatt Howard.
Wyatt Howard.
Wyatt Howard, the third baseman tonight for the Crane Pirates. Once again, these batters are using wood bats instead of the traditional aluminum. Wyatt Howard, a freshman for the Crane Pirates. Shows like he's got some power on his bat. 1-0 as the ball gets away, and that's going to make it now a 2-0 count on Howard. And Brewster is going to advance to third, hoping to become Crane's 5th run of the ball game. Isaiah Smith waits patiently on deck. The 2-0. Taken for a strike now. It's going to be 2-1 on Wyatt Howard. 2-1, you're just going to be looking for a ball if you're the batter. 2-1. He'll get the ball. It's going to be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of inning top of inning number 3. And he'll get the 3rd out as the Pirates go down quietly. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. It's 4-0 Crane over Conway. It's starting to get a little bit hot in here.
It's probably starting to cool down outside.
Yeah. Ooh, boy.
Oh, I'm gonna get some food.
Dude.
Not too much fun.
I'm on.
Turn.
Adam, this is going to be a glass cleaner test. We're going to see how well it does.
What's that stuff?
Glass cleaner.
Oh, glass cleaner. Is the window pretty nasty?
Oh, yeah. A bit nasty as heck.
Might have to clean off the phone prints.
Oh, yeah.
Because of me resting my phone on.
Oh, that helps a lot. This can be good on the other side.
Oh yeah, because this thing is nasty on the other
Most
side.
of it, yeah, but because like if it, I don't know if it's rain that like drip down there after it drips through the rest of this or what. But it's nasty. Watch this. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna write help backwards so that I
Help.
read it. Alright, this is gonna be number 6. Wow. Now that number 6, Andrew Dave.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Andrew Davis, the batter for the Conway Bears against the host of this tournament, the Crane Pirates. Bears trail the Pirates 4-0. One ball, no strikes on Dame as he's going to get another one. It's now going to be 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count on Dame. Swung on. Terrell couldn't seem to find the ball. And the ball got away, so Dame's going to be on base tonight. And I'll bring up
Now number 30, Grant Cornelius.
Let's go bring up Grant Corneliuson. That's for the right side for the Conway Bears. Pirates were held scoreless in the last half inning. Chase Conrad is your pitcher for Crane. First pitch to Corneliuson is going to be a ball at 1-0. Pirates lead this one 4-0 over Conway. The 1-0. Taking a strike now. It's going to be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Grant Corneliuson. One ball, 1 strike as they attempt to pick off the runner there at first base. That is Andrew Dame. One runner going, and that's going to be caught by the first baseman Seth Steele, and it's going to double him up for the double play. It's going to bring up Hayden Wright for these
Now number 7,
Conway Bears.
Hayden Wright.
Hayden Wright digging into the batter's box with 2 away here in the bottom half of inning number 3. Chase Conrad's trying to send this game into the top of the 4th inning. Once again, Crane and Conway in game 2 of this Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament. This is the 10th annual Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament, which the first one was started back in 2009, so 9 years ago. And the first champion of that tournament went to Morrisville as they defeated Blue Eye by a score. As they defeated Blue Eye in that championship game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning, and the strike 3 called, and that is going to put a wrap on this 3rd inning. We shift now on to the top of the 4th inning. It's a 4-0 Crane lead over Conway. I was kind of browsing earlier today, like before here. I actually saw like a Bluetooth headphone jack.
Really?
Yeah, I could use for my phone. I could plug in. Then I could have like a splitter. And I could plug in like that mic into it. Plug the splitter into the headphone jack.
Color guy.
Yeah, and then I could run a microphone outside, or just like have the microphone rest up to the window.
You know what we could honestly do?
What's that?
Like obviously we'd have to talk Conway. We could probably drill a little hole in there and you could get something set up.
Like a mic, like have a mic up there.
Yeah, like drill a little hole in just the window, honestly.
And then just feed my mic through there.
Yeah.
Question is it's got to be big enough for the clip.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that we could do that and then we could just put like a little wooden peg thing on the outside of that wood post right there and just connect it to it.
That'd be pretty cool. Or what I could do is I could rest the mic like right here, like along the window. See if it can pick up sound from there, because sound comes in pretty well through here.
Yeah.
Because this glass is it like soundproof in here? Or it's not soundproof, but it's shadowproof.
Yeah.
For sure, but because it's like just plexiglass. So who's that?
I think it's his dad.
Oh, Nate. Connor's dad as well.
Oh yeah.
Connor Quick.
Forgot about Hunter. I haven't seen him all the time.
And me too. Ismaya Smith.
Oh yeah. Back up for the Crane Pirates number 3, Isaiah Smith.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in downtown Crane, Missouri. Isaiah Smith is the batter for this Crane Pirates team. First pitch to Smith is going to be swung on and missed for a strike at 0-1. Pirates are starting to run out a little bit of gas here in the middle stages of the ball game. We're halfway home from Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. 1 ball, 1 strike on Isaiah Smith. The 1-1 just outside, 1-1, or now 2-1 on Isaiah Smith. 2 balls, 1 strike on Isaiah Smith. The 2-1. He'll get another one. That's going to be a 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Isaiah Smith, who had a double all the way to the wall in the last inning, and Smith thought that was ball 4. So clearly, the strike call, the umpire's calling has not been on point tonight, as he will make the count full. 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Isaiah Smith on strikes, and it's going to bring up Chase Conrad.
Out back to the Pirates, number 22, Chase Conrad.
Chase Conrad, the speedy pitcher tonight for these Crane Pirates. Pirates had the advantage of 4-0 here in the top of inning number 4. First pitch to Conrad is going to be high and tight, and inside on him. It's going to be a 1 ball, no strike count on Conrad. Pirates up 4-0 over Conway. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And it'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is yanked foul. So 1 ball, 1. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That ball was cracked foul down the left field line. Almost gave Coach Harmon a clean shave.
Oh, I think he's already got one of those then.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out on Chase Conrad. We stand here in the top half of inning number 4. The 1-2 pitch. Evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 count on Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad, a lefty. The 2-2. Inside, and count's going to be full now at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. The 3-2. And he will draw the walk. Ball 4, and Chase Conrad is going to be on base to give Conway some nightmares.
Now
He's going to bring up Nick Brannon,
Nick Brannon,
the senior center fielder for the Crane Pirates. He can pitch. He can play. Nick Brannon plays outfield, plays center field, and he also pitches for the Crane Pirates. Last night, Nick Brannon pitched, and he threw a shutout, giving up no hits and no runs, as the Pirates were victorious over Hartville by a score of 4-0. And that's where the Pirates stand right now. It's 4-0. It's 4-0 Crane over Conway here in the top half of inning number 4. The 0-1, now 0-2 on Nick Brannon. Conway and Crane, as you see on the diamond. Crane is in the blue jersey, is in the white jerseys with the blue lettering. Conway in the white jerseys with the black lettering and the red outlines along the jerseys. Looks like the ball got away from infield as the center fielder, the second baseman had to go all the way across to center to around shortstop to hunt for that ball. Coach Harmon, Coach Stumpf are going to look at Chase Conrad. A little bit shaken up, but Conrad's going to be taken out for the game, and Coy Esri is going to run for him. Chase Conrad a little bit shaken up, but hopefully he'll be okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Nick Brannon. The 1-2 just upstairs, 2-2 on Nick Brannon. Heathquick's waiting patiently on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on Nick Brannon. The 2-2 is going to be swung on and hit a high fly ball. Left fielder is going to catch it, but the runner Coy is not going to advance, and it's going to bring up Heathquick.
Back up to bat for the Pirates, number 16, Heathquick.
Heathquick, the batter for these Crane Pirates after Nick Brannon flied out. Gave that ball a ride, but not enough to put the Pirates on the scoreboard, or put another run on the scoreboard for the Pirates, pardon me. Bears trailed by a score of 4-0 to Crane. Pitch to Quick. Ball gets away, and here comes Esri. Is going to move from second to third. Once again, Chase Conrad, who got tangled up there at second after the ball was kind of thrown around the infield for these Conway Bears. 1 ball, no strikes now. 1 ball, 1 strike on Heathquick. There's the 1-1. 2-1 now on Heathquick. Heathquick can be quick there on the base paths. 2 balls and 1 strike on Quick. The 2-1 pitch. Ducks out of the way, and it's going to make it now a 3 ball, 1 strike count. Three and 1 count on Heathquick. Here's a 3-1, and Quick's going to be on base as he'll draw the walk. And that's going to bring up Darren Terrell, the catcher the shortstop for the Crane Pirates. Darren Terrell, the shortstop tonight for Crane. Normally he plays behind the dish. First pitch to Terrell is going to be swung on and missed for strike 0-1. Pirates lead 4-0 over Conway. As the sun's starting to go down just after 7. Heathquick stole second without the pitch being thrown. And the pitcher didn't do anything about that. He pretty much just ignored the runner of Heathquick stealing second, and it's going to make runners now at first, second, and third now as Terrell lines one foul into the parking lot here at Tootie Parsons Memorial. Hitting it the other way. Big off attempt there at second, and he's going to be safe. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 runners are on first and second and third actually, as Quick struck out to end the top half of inning number 4. We go to the bottom of inning number 4. 4-0 Crane over Conway. Apparently Conway has not shown up today.
Really?
Yeah. I think I might use some of that glass cleaner for my case too.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might as well.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, this is plastic, so I mean, isn't this plastic or is this plexiglass?
I think it's plastic. Mine's plastic, I'm sure. I just don't
I mean, it's clear, so.
quick.
Well, I'll be back on in just a
Back up to bat for the Bears, number 11, Colby Vavruska.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here for the bottom of inning number 4. Kobe Vavruska is the batter for these Conway Bears, as he'll be hit by the pitch by Chase Conrad. So apparently Chase Conrad's still looking okay for tonight.
Now batting number 12, Chase Caffey.
It's going to bring up Chase Caffey now, the second baseman now for the Conway Bears. Pardon me. Pickoff attempt to second, to first, and he's going to be back in safely. Chase Conrad attempting the pickoff on Vavruska. On to third, on to second. Runner got down as he avoided the tag there at second base, and we're going to have runners now on first and
Out
second.
Bears number 21, Logan Fort.
That's going to bring up Logan Fort.
9.
Four 4-0 Crane over Conway right now here in the top half of bottom half inning number 4, excuse me. The 0-1 pitch, swing out high, pop up, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. No worries, says Darren Terrells. He will get it.
Now for Conway number 9, Jimmy Shockley.
Jimmy Shockley now the batter for this Conway Bears team. Once again, Conway is just between Marshfield and Lebanon on I-44, on the east, just east of Springfield. As you make your way, you'll pass Conway if you're headed towards St. Louis, or if you're coming back from St. Louis, you'll pass Conway on the way back to Springfield from St. Louis. Runners up, the pitch was up, and now the runners are on first, second, and third for Shockley. That is Jimmy Shockley, the center fielder tonight for these Conway Bears. Morrisville fans are starting to file in. Seth Steele with the amazing grab there. And safe, says the home plate umpire, and the Bears are on the board now. It's 4-1. It's 4-1 Crane now over Conway. Seth's still a little bit shooken up there, as he'll walk back to first base. Come on back to head coach Brian Harmon. Get evaluated. A little bit shooken up, but he'll be okay as he retreats back to first. A little bit of a heads-up play there as the ball got away, but still 1 out. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, 1 out as Conway scored. It's 4-1. Steele's going to be playing catch with Compton just to loosen up his arm a little bit after that heads-up play. So yeah, now there's going to be 2 outs in the inning with Conway up with Crane up 4-1.
Now for Conway, number 10, Hayden Graves.
Hayden Graves now the batter for Conway, as it'll be Chase's target for the final out of this inning, as first pitch to Graves is going to be a strike at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Crane up 4-1 over Conway, 0-1. Now 1-1. One pitch, ball gets away, but the runner will not advance as he stays put there at second. 2 balls, 1 strike on Hayden Graves with 2 outs. 2-1 the count on Graves. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As he tried to go under it and golfed at it, but he'll be even at 2-2. Chase throws, delivers. 3-2 now as the count's going to run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Hayden Graves. 4-1 Crane over Conway as we get a score update from St. Louis, as the Cardinals now trail the Los Angeles Dodgers by a score of 5-1. So not a good sign to tell you about for you St. Louis Cardinal fans. And the inning here will come to a close, and we're going to send this game to the top of the 5th inning. Pirates lead this one 4-1 over Conway.
Adam,
Yeah,
if I do end up having to go, do you think you would be okay for the last game?
sure.
And honestly, like, I know it's hard to try to do both at the same time, but just like whatever I did, even though I was just the color guy, I would just kind of think
Do some analyzing as well.
a little bit, but like more like I would just kind of make it part of the live stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that way, I don't necessarily have to think of it as doing 2 things. It's just that whenever the players come up, I just think of that more as like it's part of it. I just have to talk into this microphone at the same
Right.
time. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I don't have a mic for you. I don't have another mic for you, unfortunately.
I know, and I know farther down the season, if we can end up doing anything like we get like a splitter or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, like down the line, I know, because we still gotta.
I don't have a splitter right now.
Oh, I don't know, like right now, main part where we was just doing it.
Yeah.
Back up for the Pirates, number 32, Bryson Brandstetter.
Back at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium for the top half of inning number 5. Bryson Brandstetter is the batter for these Crane Pirates as he's going to swing at the first pitch and send it foul. Apparently, hopefully that doesn't break any glass.
Look at me someday.
0-1. Upstairs to Brandstetter is going to make it now 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, just outside, 2-1, down and out. Oh, Bryson Brandstetter, 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out. 4-1 Crane over Conway. Three balls and 1 strike. The 3-1, swing and a miss, strike 2, and Brandstetter is going to run the count full at 3-2. That's also his name. He's the full count man. 3-2, ball gets away, and Brandstetter is going to be on base for a walk. It's going to bring up Zane Compton, the second baseman for these Crane Pirates.
Zane Compton.
Zane Compton, the batter for Crane. First pitch to Compton, just upstairs for a strike 0-1. Pirates and Bears, the Conway Bears, to be exact. Another team of Bears is going to be playing after this game. Compton shows bunt. And the ball is going to roll foul, so Compton's behind at 0-2. Coach Harmon comes to Compton, gives him some words of advice. Oh, and 2 the count on Zane Compton. 1-2 the count now on Compton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right at 7:30 here on this Friday or on this Thursday evening. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Compton's down on strikes. And it's going to be up to Isaac Robinson to get on base.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 25, Isaac Robinson.
Only 1 out here for Isaac Robinson. Bears trail by 3. 4-1 Crane over Conway here in the top of inning number 5. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 1 on Isaac Robinson. 0-2 the count on Robinson. Bears and Pirates. Pirates leading at 4-1 as the catcher Hayden Wright will make a mound visit to the as he will talk things over to Tanner Simpson, the pitcher now for Conway. 2-2 the count on Isaac Robinson. The 2-2 just outside at 3-2 now on Isaac Robinson. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Isaac Robinson with with only 1 out here in the top of inning number 5. Here's a 3-2 swing and a miss, strike 3, and Robinson's down on strikes, and it's now going to be up to the freshman third baseman Wyatt Howard.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 30, Wyatt Howard.
Pardon me. Wyatt Howard, Wyatt Howard is the man at the dish for these Crane Pirates against the Conway Bears. First pitch to Howard, taken for a strike at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. In the top of inning number 5 between Crane and Conway. Next up after this game will be Morrisville against Galena. That will be following this game once this game is concluded. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs on Wyatt Howard as the ball gets away and the runner is going to move to third. That's Preston Bredestetter, the man on third. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pirates lead this one 4-1. Two one, swing and a miss, strike 2, and the count's is going to be even now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Wyatt Howard. Two-two pitch, just outside, strike 3. As Howard's down on strikes, and that's going to send this game to the bottom of the 6th inning. The bottom of the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 5, 4-1 Crane over Conway. Crane's they're gonna have to protect in the next lead. I have a feeling that. So Crane's gonna have to protect. I have a feeling that Conway's might come back. Jeez, come on, Cardinals. Golly. Cardinals are getting it handed to them.
Are they?
Yep.
How bad is it?
7-1.
What inning is it?
It's not too early. It's probably like 3rd inning or 4th inning.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, on the bright side, this has got a lot of room to catch up, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Kershaw's throwing a good game. He's a good pitcher.
Yeah, what number are you? Come on, turn a little bit so I can see. I can't see your number. 4, I think.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here for the bottom half of inning number 5.
Number 4, Tanner Simpson.
It's going to be Tanner Simpson who took over for Andrew Dame. Kind of backed out of the way a little bit. 1-1 the count on Tanner Simpson. Four to 1 Crane over Conway. His first pitch is going to be swung on and fouled. It'll make it, and that's going to make it now a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Simpson, who started this game as a DH tonight. Then was put on the mound to replace Davis. He's going to line one into right field for a base hit, and it'll be on there for a single. And that's going to...
Now batting number 6, Andrew Dame.
That'll bring up Andrew Dame. As the pitcher will be pinch ran for. It's going to bring up 19. That is... Give me 1 second. It's going to bring up Casey McBride, who is the pinch runner now for these Conway Bears. First pitch to Dame is going to be a ball, 1-0. Lights have already taken full effect here on the field here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Cranes. The ball gets away by Brandstetter. He's playing first today as he takes over for Seth Steele. Seth Steele with an apparent injury. Pirates can't afford these injuries. 1 ball, no strikes on Andrew Dame. He was the starting pitcher tonight for Conway. 1 ball, no strikes on Dame. He's going to swing and line 1 foul towards the screen. Towards the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dame. 1-1 is going to be just inside. 2-1 the count. Chances are starting to show a little bit of fatigue as he's now got a 2-1 count. A 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. As the count's going to be even now at 2-2. Dame looking to get on base. Chase looking to send him back to the dugout. 2-2, swing and a foul tip. Manages to stay alive, and the count's going to pause at 2-2. And we could see a mound visit by the catcher of Isaac Robinson. Tells him to strike the guy out with no worries. Tell him just give him some words of encouragement to Chase Conrad. Two and two the count on Andrew Dame as the Pirates meet on the mound for a mound visit. Two balls, 2 strikes. Still no outs with 1 runner on second. That is Tanner Simpson. 2 and 2 the count. It's a 4-1 Crane lead as we speak here in the bottom of inning number 5 as they get Dame to strike out. And there's going to be 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 5. That's going to bring up Grant Cornelius for these Conway Bears. As the ball gets away and the runner is going to shift from second to third on the wild pitch from Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad so far has not looked too bad tonight, only giving up 1 run. We stand at a 4-1 Crane lead over Conway. Here's a pitch, swinging a slapper. Shortstop on to first, and there's out number 2, and another run's going to score. It's going to make it 4-2 Crane now.
Out for Conway, number 7, Hayden Wright.
It's going to bring up Hayden Grant now, the batter, with 2 outs, with 2 away here in the top of inning number... in the bottom of inning number 5 with already 1 runner. 1 runner's already come across the plate for the Conway Bears. 1-0, 4-2 Crane over Conway here in the bottom of inning number 5. The 1-0, swing and a check swing. It's going to be a ball at 1-0. Swing and a tapper foul. It's going to make it now strike 1. One ball, 1 strike on Hayden Wright. He's the catcher for these Conway Bears. The 1-2 pitch. Downstairs now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Conrad looking to get the final out of this inning, and inside corner struck him out, and Chase Conrad will retire the side and send this game to the top of the 6th inning. So 1 run's already come across on a base on ball on a sacrifice ground out. 1 error and nobody left on base. We go to the top of inning number 6. It is a 4-2 Crane lead. Now all Crane's got to do is just
Get some runs.
get some runs, of course, but they got to increase the deficit. You mind to get me a Gatorade from the concession stand?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Doesn't matter any color. Doesn't matter which color.
You whenever I head out, or like?
Or, well, I might do that. Like I can do that after the game.
Oh, I mean,
In
I
between
can
games.
do it whenever I'm going.
Or you're not going to stay for the 3rd game?
I don't think I can.
Why? Because of Kelly.
Well, not even that at this point. It's just. Not
You
that
got school?
I'm not the smartest kind of person. School's kind of kicking my butt right now.
Yeah.
But I've got like.
I just gotta take another. I gotta take some more Dayquil. But it's already night, so. Oh well. Then I'll just take NyQuil when I go to bed tonight.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Back up for the Pirates, number 3, Isaiah Smith.
Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in downtown Crane, Missouri. Isaiah Smith is the batter for the Crane Pirates. He struck out in his last plate appearance. First pitch is going to float in for a ball, 1-0 on Isaiah Smith. Pirates and Bears, as we speak, in the top of the 6th inning. Strike 1 now on Isaiah Smith. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1, just inside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Isaiah Smith. Two and 1 the count on the Crane. On the Crane center fielder tonight, or pardon me, the Crane right fielder, Isaiah Smith. As he will make the count now at 3-1, 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 takes the walk, and that's going to now bring up Chase Conrad.
Back up for the Pirates, number 22, Chase Conrad.
Chase Conrad now up to the plate once again here in the top of inning number 6. Pirates and Bears here in the top of inning number 6. Pirates lead 4-2. You're just now joining us. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Crane scored 3 runs in the top half of inning number 1 and scored 1 run in the top of inning number excuse me, in the top of inning number 2. That's all she wrote. The Bears were scoreless until the 4th inning, until they scored 1 run in the bottom of the 4th inning, and then they scored another run in the top of inning, in the bottom of inning number 5. This is where we stand. It is a 4-2 Crane lead over Conway. 4-2 Crane. Here in the top of inning number 6. Coming up after this game, we'll see the Conway Bears take on the Morrisville Panthers, the Marion City Early Morrisville Panthers. As Chase is going to slap one behind us foul.
Are we a guest right now? Oh, good Lord. That's why I was so confused.
Top of the 6th inning between Crane and Conway. Crane up 4-2. Pickoff attempts to first check on Isaiah Smith, and he'll be back in safely. Scoreboard seems to be coming on and off here during this game. Pitch to Conrad is going to be taken just outside for a ball. At 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to Conway, it gets away from him, and that's going to make it a 2-2 count on Chase Conrad. 4-2 Crane as we stand here in the top half of inning number 6. As Conrad's going to go down swinging strike 3. That's going to bring up Nick Brannon, the batter for the Crane Pirates.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 23, Nick Brannon.
Nick Brannon has flied out in his last plate appearance. Gave that ball a ride when he was last up. Brannon now stands with only 1 out in the top of inning number 6. After this game is concluded, we'll see the Galena Bears go up against the Morrisville Panthers as Conrad's going to slap one. Couldn't find the ball, and what do you know? The runners are going to be at first and second base with only 1 out. It's going to bring up Heath Quick, the cleanup man for the Crane Pirates.
Pirates number 16, Heath Quick.
If you want to know why the 4th man and the man who bats 4th in the lineup is the cleanup man, that's because the guy who hits 4th in the lineup is in charge of cleaning out the bases, hopefully getting 2 runs in. Quick the batter. It is a 4-2 Crane lead over Conway. First pitch to Quick is going to be a strike at 0-1. 0-1 the count on Heath Quick. Heath Quick, who is a junior here at Crane High School. The 0-1 swung on and missed. For strike 2, 2-1. 0-2 now on Heath Quick. The 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 swinging a high pop-up. Going to foul territory. It's going to go foul as it goes outside the ball, as it goes out of the field and into the concourse along the third base side of Tony Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane. The 0-2 checks his swing and safe, as everybody is going to be safe, and that's going to have runners now at second and third for the Crane Pirates. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Heath Quick as he's looking to send 2 runners home. Apparently Quick struck out.
Back up to the plate, number 28, Darren Terrell.
Well, it looked like it was Darren Terrell who looked, or pardon me, Heath Quick thought it was 1 ball, 2 strikes as he slammed his bat in frustration. That's going to bring up Darren Terrell, the shortstop. Usually plays catcher for Crane. Runners are on second and third. Nick Brandon stands at second base while Isaiah Smith will stand at third. Isaiah got a little bit down and dirty today, which is good for base running. Definitely want to end a game dirty than end clean as Terrell skies one. Easy fly ball, and that's going to end the inning for the Crane Pirates. So Pirates are held scoreless once again. We go to the bottom of inning number 6. It's 4-2 Crane over Conway.
Adam, what kind of gator do you want?
Doesn't matter. So I have to take some meds.
Oh, I got you.
Gotta take my Dayquil. I can find the Dayquil. Oh, there it is. He's hurt, man. Who's this? 11. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Bears, number 11, Colby Bambuska. Back in Crane, Missouri, as we kick off the bottom of inning number 6. Colby Bambuska is the man to greet Chase Conrad, as that pitch is going to be foul tipped for strike 2. Chase Conrad, a sophomore for this Crane Pirate squad. The 1-1 from him is going to be slapped foul, and it'll ricochet off the concrete backstop here at Tootie Parsons Memorial. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Colby Bambuska. 1-2. One-two, ball gets away. Misses the tag, and Bambuska is going to be on base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pirates might want to be.
That's going to bring up number 12, Chase Caffey.
It's going to bring up Chase Caffey, the batter for the for the Conway Bears. Where's number 12? He is the second baseman in the top of the order for Conway. Bears trail 4-2 against these Bears. Runner going. He'll eat it as Bambuska's speed, or as it rolls foul, and he'll retreat back to first. Chase Caffey now at 0-1. Only one, no outs, one runner on. That's Chase Caffey. The 0-1. Ball gets away. And Van Vuska is going to be at second base. Now its runner is going to be on. Now the runner will be at second. One ball, one strike on Caffey. The 1-1 is going to be lined. Dropped the ball by Terrell, and it's going to go into the infield, and the Bears have runners at the corners with no outs.
Number 21, Logan Ford.
Logan Ford steps in as Coach Clay Stumpf will make a visit to the mound to calm down his pitcher Chase Conrad. Who knows? Maybe we might see a pitching change. As he talks things over to his pitcher Chase Conrad, hopefully to calm him down, tell him to get out of this inning with no damage done, which is what you want to see from your starting pitcher. Is Coach Clay Stumpf will head back to the mound, or head back to the dugout, pardon me. Big spot for Chase Conrad, as he's going to be greeted by Logan Fort. Oh, and 1 the count on Logan Fort. He is the Bears left fielder. Chase Conrad, his arm showing a little bit of fatigue as we head to the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 upstairs, 2-1. And what do you think? Do you think they should take Chase out of this ball game?
I'm thinking how his last few pitches have been. Definitely. He's been throwing the entire game, but you can only do so much.
Oh yeah, 2-1 the count on Chase Conrad. Slapped foul, and he will get the strike, as he's going to even the count now at 2-2. Nobody out still, as the Bears are threatening. The score update to tell you about from St. Louis, as the Cardinals now trail the Dodgers. That ball is going to go all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. And this game is going to be tied up at 4. And what do you know? This could be the end of the night for Chase Conrad.
Out number 9, Jimmy Shockley.
Jimmy Shockley now up, as this game is tied at 4-4. Isaac Robinson will come out to the mound, and so will Coach Brian Harmon, and which this will be the end of the night for Chase Conrad. So Chase Conrad will exit this game with the game tied, and his arm showing a little bit of tiredness. Conrad heads to the dugout after a good performance, only giving up 4 runs. Now this means his offense will have to do some damage and get some runs on the scoreboard to regain the lead.
I don't think they should risk anything.
New pitcher is going to be Heath Quick, as he comes in from left field. Which we could see Zane Compton now. No, pardon me, not Zane Compton, but Chase might come out and take over the duties at shortstop. So Heath Quick, the new pitcher for the Crane Pirates. As the intimidating Darth Vader music comes up, is playing over the speakers here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. The new pitcher, that is Heath Quick, as he is going to be given the advantage to shut down these Bears with no damage done whatsoever. Now we'll bring up Jimmy Shockley. Oops. Jimmy Shockley, the center fielder for the Conway Bears, tied at 4. As we got runners now on second base. Beat or be beaten now. These two teams are knotted up at 4. Going to be a tough task for these Crane Pirates, as they will take it squeeze play. And we're going to see runners now at the corners with no outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting number 10, Hayden Graves.
It's going to bring up Hayden Graves. With still no outs here in the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch to Graves is going to be downstairs for a ball at 1-0. One ball, no strikes on Graves. Runners are on second and third. Both runners are in scoring position. There we go. 1-1, 2-1 the count on Graves. We stand in the bottom of the 6th inning. Crane and Conway are tied at 4. Ball gets away, but in the dirt, but Robinson is able to block it. And to keep the runners from scoring as he blocked that wild pitch, it's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike on Hayden Graves. Upstairs, and the bases are going to be loaded now for the Conway Bears. And that's going to bring up Tanner Simpson.
Tanner Simpson.
Bases loaded, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Pirates and Bears are knotted up at 4. Swing and a miss, strike 1. As Heath was able to even the count up at 1-1. One fumbled the ball, and no one seemed to catch it. And the Bears have taken the lead. It's now 5-4 Conway. These Bears have clawed their way back.
6, Andrew Dane.
Still no outs as we now shift to the bottom of the order here between Conway and Crane. Pirates are down by 2 as that pitch is going to roll foul. Coming up after this game, we'll see Galena against Morrisville, Marion C. Early Morrisville. No balls, 1 strike on Andrew Dame. Pitch from Quick. He'll get a strike 2. Bases are full of Bears here in the bottom of inning number 6. 0-2 the count on Andrew Dame. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Heathquick manages to retire Dame. And there's the first out finally. That's going to bring up
number 30,
Grant Corneliuson. Grant Corneliuson, the batter for these Conway Bears, as they have the advantage at 5-4. Swinging a liner off the glove of Compton, and that's going to score another run. It's going to make it now 6-4 Conway. Now 4 runs have come across the diamond here in the bottom of inning.
Now batting number 7, Hayden Wright.
In the bottom of inning number 6, and the Pirates trail by 2, 6-4 Conway. Inside corner on Hayden Wright. He's the 9th man in the lineup. 1 ball, 1 strike on Hayden Wright. 6-4 Conway. Pirates are going to have to be aggressive in the next inning if they want to win this ball game. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wright, as it's going to be a slow chopper. Fumbled. And it's safe, and the bases are loaded once again. That's going to bring up
number 11, Colby Vavruska.
Pardon me, it's going to score another run. It's going to make it now 7-4 Conway. Bears have put up a good fight so far. 7-4 Conway over Crane right now here in the bottom of inning number 6. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Vavruska, Colby Vavruska, as the Bears have batted around. The 1-1 swing chopper gets the force out, but the ball gets away, and it's going to make it now an 8-4 Conway lead, as Conway now leads Crane 8-4.
Now number 12, Chase Caffey.
Chase Caffey, the batter, is as it was a good decision to try and get the runner out at home to limit the damage. Pirates and Bears, it's 8-4 Conway over Crane. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Ball's inside now on Caffey. 2-0 the count on Chase Caffey. Is the 2-0. Ball gets away. It's going to be 3-0, but the runners do not advance. Bases are loaded, and one out here in the bottom of inning number 6. 8:15 our time right here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium in Crane. The 3-0. Ball gets away again, and it's going to walk in a run. Only one out here in the top of inning number 6, or pardon me, the bottom of inning number 6.
Now batting number 21, Logan Fort.
Logan Fort now the batter for these Conway Bears. They lead the Crane Pirates right now with a score of 9-4. His first pitch to Fort's going to be a strike at 0-1. These two teams have 2 losses on the year. As Fort's going to sky one. Going to drop just barely in fair territory. 2 runs are going to score. Throw is going to be cut off. It's now 10-4 as Conway is going to have a 6-run lead over Crane.
Now batting number 9, Jimmy Shockley.
This will bring up Jimmy Shockley, the batter for Conway. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Apparently they just called the game, as that's going to end this game as the Pirates fall to the Conway Bears by a score of 10-4. Coming up next, we'll have the interview with the head coach of the Conway Bears, Coach Clay Blue. So it's going to be a tough loss for this Crane team as this game ends in 6 innings. Coming up next, we'll see the Galena Bears go up against the Marion C. Early Panthers. That's all coming up right after this. So stick around for the post-game interview and the next game and the third and final game of this Saturday night, or pardon me, Thursday night. It's all coming up right after this, so stick around for more. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. I'm here with the head coach of the Conway Bears, Coach Clay Blue, after a huge 10-4 win over Crane in the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament. Coach, what was the main focus that you taught your team on how to attack Crane in this game?
We wanted to come in and throw strikes, make sure we were in strike zone. We struggled with that a little bit early. When we made a switch, Tanner really came in and was able to do that, and gave us a chance all the way through it. Just kept battling, and we just kept saying, if we can keep it at 4, keep it at 4. Stay consistent at the plate, and we'll get our opportunities to scratch 1 or 2 across here and there. And that's kind of what we did. We were just looking for 1 or 2, and ended up exploding for 8 or something like that in the 6th.
Tanner Simpson came into the game relieving Andrew Dame, and he gave up 0 runs on the scoreboard. What was your words that you said to Tanner Simpson before he went in to relieve the game for Andrew Dame?
Just to be himself. We just the situation is come in. It is where it is. Just try to keep it at 4. Try not to let it get any bigger than that. And if we can limit the free passes, then we'll be okay. And he was able to do that.
You guys come back here, you play in the championship game. You'll play either Morrisville or Galena, which is Crane's neighbors to the south, on Saturday night. What's going to be the main focus? How are you going to attack either Morrisville or Galena in the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament championship game?
Just the same thing. That's the biggest thing we've been trying to talk about this fall, is just being able to be consistent in everything that we do. We're a young team. We bring back 1 full-time starter from last year. We only have 1 senior on our roster, so we're playing a lot of sophomores and juniors that don't have a lot of varsity experience. So the biggest thing for us is to try to just be consistent with our approach at the plate, be consistent with how we can attack hitters on the mound, and just try to stay, pitch by pitch. Every pitch.
If any final words to say to the head coach of the Crane Pirates, head coach Brian Harmon, what would your final words be to Coach Brian Harmon of the Crane Pirates and his team of the Crane Pirates that you guys played tonight?
I love Coach Harmon. He's an amazing guy. His teams are always prepared. They're always gritty and tough, and they play hard. I know he's got kind of a young squad this year too, and lost a lot of guys. And we've been in that same boat a couple of times in a couple of our losses this year where we've done the same thing. So he knows just as well as anybody. Just keep at it, and tomorrow may be a different day.
Thanks for taking the time with us, Coach Clay Blue. Congratulations on this come from behind win against Crane, and we'll talk to you after the Crane Fall Woodbat Tournament Championship here at Crane on Saturday night.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
We will see you on Saturday.
Alrighty. Coach Clay Blue for the Conway Bears after a
Coach Crumpley's one now. He's got to change up.
Sorry about that delay. That was Coach Clay Blue of the Conway Bears, who sat down and took interview questions after that big come from behind win against Crane here on Crane's home turf. And that would put a wrap on this live stream of Game 2 between Crane and Conway. Coming up next, in the next live stream, we'll be seeing Galena go up against Morrisville Marion C. Early. That'll come up in just a few moments. So we'd like to say thank you for tuning into this live stream of this game between Crane and Conway, and we hope to see you guys in the next one. So stick around, everybody.